Today I'm going to show you how to pick nettles. And right now we are in my beautiful backyard in the Pacific Northwest, literally in the backyard in the forest. Nettles grow everywhere. They grow widely all over the world, and they do prefer kind of damp places like this. So let's get going. I'll show you how to do it. Alright, so you want to only pick, not the whole stalk, but only this part here. The first few leaves where they split right here. And do you see something right here? I am wearing gloves. You know why? Nettles really sting if they touch your skin. So wear gloves. The beautiful burbling brook, that's the background. It's not freeway noise, that's for sure. Make sure you only harvest in places where you know that no pesticides have been sprayed, because nettles take all that stuff up, so you don't want to eat that. And make sure you don't overharvest nettles. You know, leave some nettles there so they can keep growing and keep making seeds and keep making nettle babies, because you really don't want to overharvest nettles. The reason you only want to pick the top like this here is because see how the rest is super fibrous and stemmy and hard? It's not going to be good to eat. So just pick this part here. You need to blanch your nettles to take the sting out. The way you blanch them, you put them in boiling water for 1 minute. That's all. 1 minute. Wear your gloves. Push them down in the water. And that's going to take the sting out. After 1 minute, you're going to strain the water out. I usually strain the water into a bowl and then I drink it, because a lot of good stuff is in that water, like nettle tea a little bit. Look at that water. Dark green. Good stuff. I just love collecting nettles, you know, it gets you outside, and in the springtime, especially where I live, it's just always raining and you are here in the sunshine. So we're outside right now because the lighting is better, in front of my goat barn. The goats are around the corner, heavily pregnant, but we're not going to talk to them right now. We are going to make nettle pesto. So we are going to start with the garlic. Now, do you know this trick right here to cutting the skin off garlic? You probably do. See how there's the skin around it? I usually just press down with a knife, and see how easily that makes it come off. And then do this part here. See how easy that comes off? Otherwise it could be really fiddly and annoying. And I usually make this pesto in my Cuisinart. In fact, you know what? We're outside. Let's just compost this stuff. Look at that. Oh, that felt good. I make my pesto in the Cuisinart because it's so easy. But I like to cut up the garlic in a little bit smaller pieces before I put it in, because sometimes it gets kind of stuck. The garlic might get stuck underneath the blades if it's whole big garlic cloves. So I'll really quickly throw that in. I'm gonna add our olive oil. Recipe calls for ½ a cup. And then I like to put the nettles in. Now, do you see how well I drained them? They're really well drained. And do you remember how much there was in volume when they were dry? And do you see how much they pack down when they are boiled? Put that in and then give the Cuisinart a go. You know how usually pesto asks for pine nuts? I never use pine nuts. I like walnuts. So I just put walnuts in there, put in your Parmesan, put in a little bit of salt. I like to use real salt because it's nice and mineralized and healthier for you. Give it another go here. Now look at that. Important? Try it out. Yum. So much better than basil pesto. I'm telling you, this is so good. And it's so good for you. So good for you. Okay, I'm gonna go get the bread I baked this morning. And we're gonna have us some lunch. Let's go. Eva, smell the bread. Freshly baked this morning. Oh yeah. Nothing better. Bread and pesto, and the pesto is still warm even